Little Man Coach of the Year in the NBA revealed. There are about 500 players each season in the NBA. Some of them are superstars who build their legacy every single night. Some are solid role players who make a good living, and others are rising stars hoping to have a long and successful career. But one thing they all have in common is the love for the game of basketball. Every single one of them has dreamed of making it to the NBA. Running on that hardwood in front of packed arenas, while the entire world is watching, is something special. But there are kids who dream of becoming something else. Every now and then you'll find a kid who actually dreams of becoming a coach. Whether it's because they are following in the footsteps of the family or just prefer to speak and act smart instead of running and chasing the ball up and down the court. There are kids who look very serious about their future goals. One video of such kid went viral when we all saw this cute little man leading his team from the sidelines with an attitude of a grown man with plenty of basketball experience. This little dude is still too small to even handle the ball, but we have to admit he has the charisma that every coach needs. The world was wondering who this little acting tough coach is, and we have the answer for you. His name is Christopher Bess, the son of Reginald Bess, the head coach at the Tarboro High School in Edgecombe County, North Carolina. A video of Christopher's pregame speech posted on February 23rd has now garnered over 1.5 million views on Instagram and has grown his account to over 70,000 followers in under a week. Christopher is only 4 years old and has earned the nickname Lil Coach Bess. He doesn't miss a practice with the team, and what started with just a father getting his son to his workplace has grown into somewhat of a sensation. I mean, how many 4-year-olds do you know that actually know the rules of basketball? Not so many, right? Well, little Coach Bess knows much more than that, and sometimes even draws plays for the team. I actually think he's the full-time coach. He told me last week he's now the new athletic director as well. So I guess I'll work for him. But all the kids love him as well, Reggie said. Christopher is the younger brother of Reg, who is actually a freshman on the team. Usually, the older brother is the one who speaks and the younger one is the one who listens. But things are quite different with the Besses. Little Coach Bess has his eye on his older brother and often talks with him about the game. Of course, what little Coach Bess is doing is lifting the spirits of the team, but we cannot deny his enthusiasm, which is something we all want to see in the youth today. His parents are happy that he loves to be with the team, and it is the right environment for a young kid to grow up. We're loving it as well. The good thing about it, with so much negativity going on in the world right now, it is good to have this little positive insight that he brings to not just us as a family, but just to people around us. It's all genuine and authentic. That's the best part for me. That's the most prized thing about it, Reginald says. Christopher is so into his role that he dressed up as a coach for his career day at school. As his father says, he watches basketball games every day, taking notes and learning the game all the time. As much as this looks just like a funny story, we cannot deny that this kid shows amazing potential. His father was not even aware of what his son was doing during the games, as he was fully focused on coaching the team. And at one point, he realized that his son was doing the same and was very serious about it. At times, Christopher is very, useful, Reggie said. Sometimes on defense, we could be in a zone and Christopher will say, "Somebody drop backside," and the backside wing actually needs to drop. So Christopher will tell them, and the wing actually listens to him and drops. Little things like that make him even more valuable, says his father Reginald. Another part of the game little Coach Bess works on is his trash talk. He doesn't miss a chance to speak his mind before every game, and the opponents are showing him respect as he is a regular member of the team. Christopher is going to be Christopher with a smile on his face, and he'll tell them, "You ain't gonna win tonight. This is our night." He loves to compete and talks trash in a positive way, and the opposing coaches love that about him. And yes, there are refs as well. Just like any other coach, little Coach Bess doesn't hesitate to speak with the referees when he thinks their decision is affecting his team. Sometimes things can heat up, so refs are threatening him that he might get teed up. No matter what anyone says, little Coach Bess has made a star of himself, making appearances on various shows, and people are just loving him. Seeing a kid being that serious about his job at a very young age looks very promising. There's no doubt that he would become a basketball coach when he grows up, and we should probably remember the name Christopher Bess. Maybe it's too early to judge, but the kid definitely has the attitude to become a real coach one day. As he says, every day is a game day.